Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. In addition to the tension between Chase and Dante growing, General Hospital spoilers for Friday, June 13, 2025, will also focus on Tracy challenging Alexis and Maxie trying to play peacemaker. After the chaos of The Willow, Kathleen McMullen versus Michael Rory Gibson courtroom spectacle, Michael was awarded full custody. The focus temporarily turns back to the fallout of the Giovanni Mazza reveal. Dante, Dominic Zamprogna, is somebody whose temper burns bright and strong. But finding out that he has been lied to for over 20 years, his anger has been more of a simmer with a few valid outbursts. Read, Dante and Lulu. It truly feels like Dante has been taking his time to process the ins and outs of who lied to him, and how long they have lied to him. Plus, how close he is to those people who have lied to him. His anger towards Brooklyn, Amanda Seton, seems to be escalating, and now it looks like the same is happening with his PCP partner. In Friday's teasers, the tension between besties Chase, Josh Swickard, and Dante grows. All may not be right with these two, considering Chase is so close to Dante. So will the two have words, and will they be able to continue working together? Maxie, Kirsten Storms, tries to play peacemaker, a role she has slid into effortlessly and frequently these days. Is she about to try and play peacemaker between Brooklyn and Lulu, Alexa Heavens? Meanwhile, Tracy, Jane Elliott, challenges Alexis, Nancy Lee Grahn, who probably feels that facing Tracy is the last thing she needs on her plate. After all, Christina, Kate Muncy, is giving her new reasons to stress out, including her new plan to break up Ava, Maura West, and Rick Kirst. Meanwhile, Marco, Adrian Ancondo, is taken aback. This could be about Lucas Van Hansis, or maybe even Brooklyn, his new client, and her quest to make Lulu, Alexa Heavens, pay for her role in the reveal of the Geo secret. Better yet, his problematic parents could be the source of his shock. Natalia, Eva LaRue, and Sidwell, Carlo Rota, are in various states of fending off trouble and or causing it. Finally, Anna, Finola Hughes, reflects on her past. Having her granddaughter in town may inspire the stroll down memory lane. Emma, Braiding Bruner, must remind Anna of herself. What part of her past is on her mind? Her WSB past? Friday the 13th might be just another day on the calendar for most people, but in Port Charles, it's a day steeped in ominous warning, hidden motives, and life-changing moments. And as the sun rises over the town's crumbling alliances and tense friendships, Detective Harrison Chase and Dante Falconeri are about to discover that luck has little to do with survival in a city where secrets are currency, betrayal is standard, and danger lurks in the most unexpected places. This June 13 episode of General Hospital will take viewers into the depths of deception, loyalty, and a shocking twist that could change everything for two of Port Charles' most respected tensions between the Port Charles Police Department and the criminal underworld have been steadily escalating. As Pikeman's influence begins to ripple across the community in ways no one fully understands, the line between good and evil becomes blurred. And for Chase and Dante, men who spent years trying to uphold the law, that line may finally shatter. The investigation into the recent weapons shipment tied to Sunny Corinthos and the waterfront operations has reached a boiling point. Chase has been working tirelessly behind the scenes, trying to maintain a balance between justice and personal integrity. But what happens when the truth threatens to destroy everything he's built? On Friday, Chase finds himself backed into a corner when he uncovers surveillance footage that doesn't just implicate one of Sunny's men, but someone even closer to him. What Chase sees may tie into Jason's recent activities, and more disturbingly, may connect to Brooklyn's inner circle. The footage is damning, but instead of immediately going to the commissioner, Chase decides to run it by Dante. unsure of whether what they're seeing is part of a setup or the smoking gun in a sprawling conspiracy. Dante, already troubled by his own doubts and moral conflicts when it comes to Sunny, is shaken to the core by what Chase presents. The footage reveals a late-night exchange near the docks, a flash of a weapon, and a shadowy figure who bears a strong resemblance to a person Dante once trusted implicitly. It's not just professional anymore, it's personal. As the two men debate what to do next, Dante finds himself spiraling. He's kept a close lid on his own suspicions about Jason's involvement in recent Port Charles violence. As someone who's walked both sides of the law and continues to carry the weight of being Sunny's son, Dante is struggling to reconcile the man he's tried to become with the messy legacy he's inherited. This new evidence could break open the Pikeman investigation or blow it all up. And on Friday the 13th, as Chase urges caution and Dante leans toward full exposure, their friendship is put to the ultimate test. Is their bond stronger than the pressure of truth, or will this cursed day finally drive a permanent wedge between them? Meanwhile, Chase's personal life is no less complicated. Brooke Lynn has been stirring controversy and quietly working on her own revenge campaign against Tracy, Lucy, and anyone else who she feels betrayed her family. While she and Chase have tried to keep their romance steady amidst the chaos, Brooke Lynn's need for control and vengeance is starting to seep into their relationship. On Friday, a confrontation between the couple will reveal cracks beneath their surface harmony. Brooke Lynn's recent conversations with Gloria and Ned have emboldened her, but also made her more reckless. Chase tries to warn her about going too far, but BLQ isn't in the mood to be handled. She accuses Chase of not truly having her back, of being too obsessed with right and wrong to see the real enemies. The emotional fallout of this fight may send Chase into the arms of another unlikely confidant, perhaps even a former flame who's been quietly watching his struggle from afar. As Chase's world threatens to fall apart, Dante's begins to unravel even more dramatically. Lulu's condition has weighed heavily on him for months, and this week there are subtle signs that a change in her status might be coming. Whether that means a return, a setback, or a dramatic twist remains to be seen. But Dante is feeling the pressure. His responsibilities as a cop, a son, and a father are pulling him in different directions. Olivia's growing concern over Ned's behavior and Brooke Lynn's volatility have only made things more difficult at home. And with Sam questioning whether their relationship can survive this latest storm, Dante is forced to examine what he really wants and what he's willing to lose. The fallout from Jason's return continues to ripple through the community. Anna is still digging into who leaked intel about Pikeman's shipments, and her suspicions are narrowing. On Friday, she confronts Jordan about possible internal corruption within the PCPD, hinting that one of the officers may be compromised. Whether it's someone high up like Mac, or someone unexpected like Chase or Dante, Anna believes a mole is operating inside the department. This only increases the pressure on both detectives, especially as they try to navigate the explosive evidence Chase uncovered. With the WSB breathing down their necks and Sunny's enemies preparing for a major move, there's little room for error, and no one is safe. Meanwhile, Sunny is facing his own hell. The truth about who's been targeting him may be closer than ever to being revealed, and his paranoia is growing. Dex is missing, Brick is keeping secrets, and Elva's alliance with Austin still casts a long shadow. When Sunny receives a tip about Jason meeting with a mystery woman in the warehouse district, he sends someone to investigate, only to find Marco already on the scene. This mysterious figure, whose allegiances remain a mystery, may hold the key to everything happening in Port Charles. But is Marco working for Sunny, or playing both sides? His interaction with Sunny on Friday will be brief, but loaded with tension, suggesting that a major betrayal is about to be uncovered. Elsewhere, Carly is facing an emotional dilemma. Her relationship with Drew has been on shaky ground for weeks, and his sudden backtracking on business decisions has Carly questioning everything. When she discovers that Drew has been in contact with someone from his past, possibly someone who knows more about his time in Pentonville than he's let on. She begins to fear that Drew isn't being honest. Carly's instincts are rarely wrong, and Friday's episode may mark the beginning of her pulling away. Whether this leads her back toward Jason, or further into her own independent arc, remains to be seen. But Carly is about to make a bold move that could shift the dynamics of her life forever. Elsewhere, Sasha is facing her own demons. After opening up about her recent trauma, Sasha tries to move forward by getting more involved at the hospital again. This time helping Deception with a new mental health outreach program. But someone is trying to sabotage her from behind the scenes. A cryptic message left in her dressing room sends Sasha into a tailspin, and the possibility that Gladys, or someone connected to Cyrus, is back in the picture terrifies her. Maxie tries to reassure her, but Sasha begins to pull away. On Friday, she disappears from the Metro Court just before a major meeting and is later found in a disoriented state, triggering fears of a relapse. But is it a psychological break, or something more sinister? Back at the hospital, Gregory's health continues to decline, and Tracy is struggling to face reality. A poignant scene between Tracy and Violet gives viewers a heartbreaking glimpse into the future that may be waiting for the Chase family. Finn, still recovering from his suspension, and his own issues with Elizabeth, tries to keep everything afloat, but the pressure is becoming unbearable. Friday will see a moment of reckoning for Finn, as he's forced to decide whether to focus on medicine or his family. And just when it seems things couldn't get more intense, a blast from the past arrives at the Quartermaine mansion in the form of a letter addressed to Ned, but signed by Eddie Main. This strange correspondence may unlock a flood of repressed memories and unresolved tensions for the entire family. Brooke Lynn's reaction is especially charged, as she tries to figure out who would send such a cryptic reminder, and why now. As the sun sets on this unlucky Friday the 13th in Port Charles, one thing becomes painfully clear: Chase and Dante are at a crossroads. The choices they make today will echo far beyond this week, redefining their futures, their families, and possibly their friendship. With Jason's secrets inching closer to the surface, Brooke Lynn's fury reaching a breaking point, and Sonny teetering on the edge of a war with forces he may not even see coming, the stakes have never been higher. Friday's episode promises no easy answers and no clean victories. In a town like Port Charles, even the good guys bleed. And on a day as ominous as this one, the question isn't whether someone will fall, but who, and how far. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.